Welcome back to another crypto video. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for hopping back into another video. Today we're going to check out Aave v3, our lending protocol platform, and it's one of our really strong DeFi projects. So we're going to take a look at Aave today because it's still got huge potential, but unfortunately we've just seen continuous downtrend movement. So if you're also new here, do smash that subscribe button, hit the like, thumbs up, and leave a comment down below. So as we can see, Aave is still yet to deploy their v3 on the Avalanche C chain. So Avalanche Foundation will continue to incentivize Aave v3 place. So they're going to place emphasis on safe migration. Experts recommend upgrading V2 contracts to V3 contracts on Avalanche. So this is really good. This deployment will make the current V2 users withdraw their collateral, then deposit in new contracts and reopen their positions. V2 users will become V3 users without needing to take any action. So what's more, this will happen quickly with the upgrade. So it's really nice to see these big movements. When we had the V1 to V2 upgrade, we saw colossal pump. I'm not saying we're going to get the same kind of pump to the upside, but we're likely to see some exponential growth in the near term, short term, or at least Q2, Q3. I think Q1 is just going to be a very bearish quarter in general, and it needs to be, oh, Bitcoin's dead, oh, all of this, all the fear, all the scams, all the FUD, blah blah happens every time. Just this emotional cycle, the expansions of fear and greed, and it's just what's happening right now. So unfortunately, if you look at 3 months ago, the market looks terrible. If you look back 2 years ago, the market looks absolutely fantastic. So it's all about that long-term, organic, healthy growth. So that's kind of cool news to see that Aave is deploying their V3 on the Aave chain, and that is that's really good, to be honest. I'm happy to read that and see that. So Aave price prediction 2022. Now, I don't usually read these, but there was a little bit here that I thought did stand out quite nicely, and it's right here. So you should note that experts, what the experts say does not affect the price of Aave coin. Influencers, people like Mark Cuban, who always talk about Aave, which is really good to see these kind of massive global investors talk about it. But it doesn't mean that you should not do your own research and carry out due diligence before you invest. So going by the price of Aave over the years, we fully expect Aave coin to go beyond all expectations in the coming years. The current price of one Aave is 299 USD. Don't know when this was written, January 19. So, it's 2 weeks ago. However, what we can see is a nice prediction here. So the market cap was 4 billion with a trading volume of 177 million. And what we do know is the circulating supply is currently 13.2 million Aave coins with a max supply at 16 million. So we've almost got a fully diluted market cap there. So what people think is certainly going to happen is similar to kind of Ethereum's pricing, but Aave should be coming to around 1200 USD over the next 3-4 years or something like that. And I think that's quite likely, to be honest. Another really interesting bit of data that we've got here for you data geeks, 11.82 billion total value locked. If you can see here, we've got lots locked in on Ethereum, and it's very nice to see. Even if you go to the 1 month, it's been fairly steady regardless. And the value locked has been holding strong. So that's really good to see. Quite happy to see that we've still got this really high total value locked and there's no sudden drops or anything. So we're still way above like May, June, July of 2021. So it's looking pretty good, guys. So before we jump into the price, please do smash that subscribe, as I say. Massive thank you to the patrons. And if you do want to become a patron, literally it's the price of a coffee. That would really help support the channel. You can see here we've got a few patrons, and you'll get early access to news, one-on-one messaging, a free ebook, which is right here, and I think you will love that ebook. And if you don't, I'll even send your money back. That's how confident I am. So let's hop right in. Aave is trading at $145 at the moment. So the market cap is literally just a very mere 2 billion, but we are ranked 61. So I think we have climbed back up that ladder. Or should I say down that ladder. We've dropped a few ranks, unfortunately. However, it's not the worst thing. So on the 30 days, we're down 43.1%. Quite a big capitulation. Massive correction for Aave, to be honest. And now I'm going to flip into pound currency, so you might be thrown off a little bit. So don't worry, it's not $108. I hope it didn't cause any heart attacks. And really, we can see here, we've seen that continuation to the downside. And in my other videos, I was saying how basically this this phase here is exactly the same as this phase here. They were the same. The fear, the supply zone, and then we got the impulse to the upside, impulse to the upside. The only difference is with this area here, we had a bigger resistance to chase, and on this particular pump the resistance was much smaller, and that's all happened much quicker now. So we've seen continuation to the downside. We lost that support at £129, which is a shame, but hey ha, it happens. And now we're really converging in this beautiful looking symmetrical triangle, and I think it's one of those things where you look at it and you think it's still possible that we can see continuation to the downside. You could say this is a big bear flag, but I just feel like some massive whales and people aren't going to let that happen, because the technical target would be around $75. That's like Walmart prices. And that's what I mean. I don't think we're going to see that. I think we're more likely to see a bounce back to the upside. Now, I'm not saying all the way back to £170, which would be around $200, but I think we are more likely to bounce out of this symmetrical triangle and retest £123, retest 155, and slowly move forwards. I think it's unlikely that we're going to fall out of this symmetrical triangle. We are seeing a huge drop off on the volume, which is very apparent, and on the relative strength index, you can see when we were severely oversold, we quickly bounced back up. So that was a great buying opportunity. Anything around here, whenever Aave is on -30 really on the RSI, usually it's a great buying indicator, and you see a quick bounce following. So yeah, price prediction, I think we're going to break out of this. Look at the support that we've got here, so much strong support. We break out to the upside, we come over to £123, and then we make our way up to 155, just like that. And it's really quite a shaky one, because of what the rest of the market is doing. Everything is pulled by Bitcoin right now, and we can see Bitcoin is just hovering at 37k, which is pretty painful to see for some of those people that must have got in, you know, beyond 60k. So that's it really, guys. Symmetrical triangle, really big thing to keep an eye out on. We are still under that 20-day moving average, and on the hourly time frame, again, it's, you know, we're retesting that support. So these support levels are the good areas to be potentially DCAing. DCA, buy, and then you ride the impulse, you sell the resistance. That's what I would potentially be doing. But on the daily time frame, you know, it really looks like we're starting to bottom out. And if we get our Fibonacci retracement, yeah, you can see that we need to come and retest some of these earlier levels, £148 and so on. I think the sentiment remains very bullish in the long term. But right now it's certainly not looking great. Daily time frame, you can see this RSI has dropped, so it makes you wonder, are we going to get that pop to the upside soon or later? Nobody really knows. However, we do have AV3 coming out in the near future. It's very bullish news, and I think the whole of Q1 is just going to be rough. It's going to be rough, so we just got to wait this out. Anyways, it's a lovely 9:28 a.m. morning. I'm probably going to go out for a little stroll, and I think you guys should definitely go out and get some fresh air too. It's not good to stay indoors all the time. So yeah, that's about a wrap, guys. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the thumbs up, leave a comment down below. I will reply to your comments. Leave a suggestion, do something like that. And of course, massive thanks to the patrons. Become a patron. Really appreciate it, Mub, Peter Alp, Cara, and Jordan. That's really helpful. More patrons, more support, more growth, and I will do more interesting things for you. And also you'll get exclusive benefits and such. So that's about it really, guys. See you in the next one, and stay tuned, as in the very near future I'll be doing more altcoin analysis.